And welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. Hey, welcome Seashell. How are you doing? Are you checking out what is in the mail? What is in the mail today? My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. We got some mail call happening today. I did get to go to a white elephant sale. More of it was like a flea market kind of situation. It was at a church, but it was a white elephant sale. We're going to go into that. Got some really cool inspiration, but in the meantime, check it out. Here we are. Oh, so I said check it out. Seashell's like, I'll check it out. Thank you. Of course, our cosmic cat is ready to do that. Now, we'll get the tail out of the way. As you can see, I have my case of advanced Dungeons and Dragons figures, or Dungeons and Dragons figures, and hello to Seashell for making her appearance. Now, this is how I normally keep my figures, so I kind of have them organized, by category, or, something that is of that caliber. So I am starting to, sorry about that, to do that. And that's what we've got with this particular haul today that came in. And we're going to go piece by piece here, what we have in here. So it took me about close to an hour and a half. But I did get a package, courtesy of eBay. Place is called the Vitruvian Armory. Now, if you're familiar with Boss Fight Figures, or Boss Studio, they make these really cool figures that you can actually custom make and kind of put together. So that's what I did. As I was looking through my collection over here, we've got some of the classic ones over here, and let's take a look. So we got some of our vintage with the modern advanced Dungeons and Dragons, or Dungeons and Dragons, in my case over here. So I decided, I said, you know what? I need to get a female warrior. Someone to help fight along with alongside with these characters. And so that's what this package is all about. Now, I actually found a Vitruvian character on eBay she was an elf with two different heads, but she didn't quite, again, that whole elf thing, I didn't like the vibe that they had going on, and I'll just kind of show you some of the parts and pieces. I'm not sure if we can see this clearly or not, but these are some of the extras here. Again, as you can tell, we've got Boss Fight Studio, so that's what came here, and they have all these little parts and pieces. Now, this is the original head, if you can see it. Oops, sorry about that. All right, here we go. So again, she had green hair, the pointy elf ears, and she came with a whole bunch of accessories. This was the green clothing that she had, so some gauntlets. She came with an amazing, actually these are well sculpted. I'm gonna actually just take that out. Came with a bow. Came with the quiver. And check this out. Again, if I want to eventually make an archer, I can use some of these parts. Again, it's all parts and pieces, and we'll show you what the quiver looks like. Hopefully, I can get to it. So here's the backpack coming up, and it's got the arrows in it, and the arrows actually do come out. These are really well detailed. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. But again, this is for like the 1/18th scale, so I'm going to put that back in here. They're done really, really well. And apparently this particular character was supposed to be, as an archer, an elven archer. But I said, I don't know. I wasn't getting the feel of it, and I was trying to find, different characters that might be able to do this. And for me, this was the best solution. And again, it took me about an hour and a half to put this character together. And I thought she would fit really well with my characters. So here it is. This is the one I came up with. She's kind of an elven warrior. She's got this big old shield. I mean, like, they did a really, really cool. And again, we have the Vitruvian, I believe that's how you say it, Vitruvian armor. And I thought that it would be really, really cool if we could, kind of get her all decked out. Now, the only thing I did not do, I did not replace the feet with the silver, but I tried to give, like, a custom, I believe this is the Athenian armor that this character has. Now, and again, you know, I wound up, you know, I got the sword. So this character has a sword, as you can tell. That's what you can need for a weapon. They actually threw a freebie in here, which I did not order. So they provided the case to go in the back here, which I thought was really awesome. So thank you guys so much. And I thought it'd be cool, you know, to give her a shield, because, you know, she's going to be fighting some really evil characters. Now, just to let you guys know, each piece that I was able to put on the character, like the gauntlets here, and the knee pads, the, you know, the lower shin guards here, it took a while to do that, to put it in here. So if you have, you need a lubricant to get these pieces on, because just to let you guys know that, you know, again, these are like rubbery kind of accessories, and you have to like pop the hands off. I had to actually take the torso apart to get this part here and this part over here on there. Even like, you know, I had to pop off the feet and put that on there. So I might try to find just something, but again, she kind of looks cool even with the, you know, the feet, you know, with the whole Dungeons and Dragons kind of vibe, or I can just, you know, whatever, customize it. And that's the cool thing about this. And again, now the cape, that's another thing that I wanted her to have, kind of very similar to, was it Mericon or Mercion, the character that is in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, kind of have that the whole elven cape. And I actually wound up buying that separately on eBay, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this was the place I ordered it from. Again, this place it's from Arcadia, California. So if you look on eBay and you look under 1/18 accessories, and especially what I did was I got, they make these cloaks or capes, and they have a wire frame in them. So we'll show you over here. So you can actually, you know, you can actually bend the wire so it actually will fit, you know, to make the cape go the way you want it to. So that's why I have her cape kind of like that, or her cloak. And again, that whole, you know, Mercian or Mercian, or I guess I don't know how the name, you know, whatever the name of the character is in the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I've been trying to actually get that on bid, but they did put some freebies in here, so check it out. Got a sticker here. So here is the Vitruvian characters, and again with boss fight, it's pretty cool because like the heads now, again, these heads aren't all interchangeable with other 3 3/4 inch figures. So again, the boss fight figures, they're compatible with each other. So the males with the males and the females with the females. And here is the information on the Vitruvian army. And I'll just kind of put that up here. And they make 1/18 scale parts and accessories for the figures. So if you're looking for that, and just a little bit of highlights, you guys can, any time you can pause the video to check these out. And it's pretty cool. That's the great thing I like about these characters, is that you can make it the way you want. And as I was trying to imagine a female elf warrior, I said this would be cool if we could get her to be like that. You know, the cape, you know, a shield, and, you know, again, with a sword. And you get to choose which one you want. Now, mind you, per accessories, it's a little expensive. But Boss Fight did at one time have these little boxes where they had all the same color, you know, armor for either the male or the female characters who were in the 1/18 scale. And you could buy them all together. This, unfortunately, I had to buy piece by piece. So the shin guards, the gauntlets, the chest plate, the bottom part here, you know, I just said that I would have to, you know, do it individually, but that's okay. And now what the cool thing is, again, I just want to check this out because I've been waiting. Now there's another box over here. And again, I'm going back to the whole Dungeons and Dragons. But the cool thing, like I said, about these characters is that they have a lot of articulation. So we got wrist articulation, we got elbow joints, we have knee joints where they got the double knee There's even a joint even in the feet, so you can like pivot them a certain way. So it's just really cool. Again, if you're into like really articulated figures, and you're like, you know, if you're into like, you know, not Dungeons and Dragons, but you know, the characters that are you know, fantasy, so to speak. You know, let's see how these guys scaled. And again, I've got the originals here. I do have some of the newer ones that just came out. Got some vintage stuff, so let's check it out. And let's see if my female warrior here, what do they call him? Because I know I was looking, I can't think of the little guy's name, Paraclay. And they call him a melf, so it's a male elf. So let's check it out. Let's see if I got this correct. And let's see if the feels like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm actually going to move the staff here. There we go, knocking again down all the figures. And I think, again, this is what in my mind I was trying to come up with something. And I'm still going to try to find Mercion or to add to it, but let's check it out. And how does it look? You know what? She looks pretty good. And definitely has that whole Dungeons and Dragons vibe, which is pretty awesome. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, that's what we have in this other box here too. I'm pretty sure that I've got it correct. Hey, if you're new to the channel, you're checking out things for the first time, I do toy reviews. I find custom-made figures. I buy stuff online. I like to show it off to everyone, just kind of give you my perspective on these things. And I'll show you kind of like what goes in my collection. Now in here should be, I'm so hoping, I had to pre-open this because I wanted this to go without a hitch. And you guys know my videos. Here we go. Check it out. Speaking of vintage Dungeons and Dragons from TSR, we got Elkhorn. I'm like, yes! So excited to have this guy added to the collection. Again, of my warriors. So we're definitely going to check him out. Now, he's a lot smaller than the other characters, but again, he is, what is it? He's a, gotta think of the word here. He's not a troll. He's not an elf. He is, I'm like totally like not on my game today. But definitely pretty cool. My gosh, what kind of class is he? It'll come to me, guys. Write in the comments. I'm just, you know, at this point, I'm just kind of spent. You know, so I'm gonna put his weapons on here and check it out here. Never had this guy originally, but now I have him. And again, now he's a little dinged up here and there, but that's okay, because you know what? He's close to, what, 40 years old? He's got his sword, has his shield. So again, another fighter to add. He is the, oh gosh, what is, he's not an elf. Is he an elf? Maybe, I don't know. Not an elf, but check out his sword. Pretty cool. And I'll show you how tall this guy is. Let me remove some of the stuff here, and his sword is not going in his hand. Oh, there we go. A dwarf. He's a dwarf. Had to think of the word. Sorry, guys. So yes. So again, now I add the dwarf to the collection here, and he's about what? I'm thinking. I might have to look at the scale here. He is just about 2.5 inches. So again, when TSR made these, or I'm sorry, this wasn't TSR. Gotta look here real quick. Yeah, no, it's TSR. Oh, it's LJN. That's it. When LJN made these figures for Dungeons and Dragons, they did a really good job scaling them. And I'm not sure if he's going to fall off. He probably is. So yes, check this out. My guys are starting to come across here and making a really cool collection here. So yes, I was kind of excited to add this to my collection. I'm so glad I'm able to show you guys. Now, do you guys have any of the Dungeons and Dragons figures or fantasy figures like I've been showing lately? If so, which ones do you have? If not, which ones do you want in your collection? Now, before we go, I did get to go to, that white elephant sale. We're gonna go check that out here. Again, this is stuff I got like for $2. And I'll show you kind of like what happened. Again, this was the tail end of this sale that was here. So there was a Power Ranger I believe it's a Power Ranger ship because it said Bandai on it. It may not be right, but they wanted $2 for it. But all this stuff I got for $2 because it was at the end of the sale. Now these are not complete. These are Power Ranger capsules, which I never even realized. These are McDonald's, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are really wicked cool. I'm like, how did I miss out on? Now again, this I think is from like 2000, so I really wasn't into the Power Rangers. But knowing that I'm a huge like Micronaut person, I didn't realize they actually made, again, these are not complete. And again, they wanted $3, which I thought was crazy money for these things. Again, it wasn't even complete. But I have been looking online, so I might be able to find those and kind of add that into the Dark Cosmic Universe. I'll show you what I picked up. Again, I saw this and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I'm like, even just to pick up, I'm just like, to figure out what I got. Now, I have no idea what this is. I picked this up, makes a noise. All right. You know, it was part of the lot. And what is it from? I'm looking here. It says Atomic Monkey, 2013. So I'm going to have to look up what this is. But again, this is going to be something really cool just for like diorama piece. And I'm like, you know what? These are the little smalls. Now, this guy I thought was pretty cool. This is how I felt today after finding out some of the stuff that happened to me at the sale. This is how I felt, like this guy, this little egg guy. I don't know who he is, but you know, I was like, hey, he's kind of cool. So picking up some smalls and, you know, finding some stuff. Maybe you guys have seen this before. Oh yeah, check this out. Found a vintage, this is from Space Jam. It has the wheels on it. So let's see if it actually works. Yeah, I think it does. Let me just, it's not gonna do anything yet. Yeah. So take a look at the arms. So wicked cool. So here we go. So like I said, and I have an actual regular figure of him that I wanted picking up. And again, kind of like that whole, I'm not really into the whole, you know, Bugs Bunny thing, but you know, I remember Michael Jordan and the whole thing, and it's pretty cool. So some things I did pick up. Again, this was in the $2 lot. This is the Husky Heroes. Found this, again, the whole $2 lot here. And I just wanted to show you kind of like what I did. I picked up like, I don't know, like 4 of these. And again, these are really, really cool. Again, for the diorama piece, I'm going to be able to, you know, have these in the background. And I think they're going to be really cool. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do something under a black light. What else did I find? Oh yeah, it's from Burger King. Another character that I found, and I think that's it for the bag, yeah. And they said, yeah, $2. And I'm like, yeah, there we go. And this was from the Burger King kids meal character. So I have one of them, but I just did not have this. And I'm like, you know, it's pretty cool. Able to pick that up. Don't forget, guys, check out my Instagram. Check out my eBay store. Just sold another shirt. Thank you very much. I'm going to be recycling that money to buy some more stuff, which is really cool. So thank you very much for those people who are buying from the store. Appreciate it. Again, it's going to a good cause, going right back here onto YouTube to buy some stuff. We talk about Instagram, Facebook. We've got the Dark Cosmic Universe. And let me think what other things I have here. And again, Seashell saying hello. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for, you know, being a part of this. I really, really, really appreciate it. I am having way too much fun doing this, but that's okay, because that's what we do when we're here. It's all about having fun. And don't forget, when we get to 250 subscribers, we're going to do a drawing for the Super 7 figure. It's the Alien Warrior Nightfall. We've not quite gotten to that point yet. So tell your friends, tell your family, hey, you got to subscribe to this guy, because I'd like to get a chance to win that toy, a la courtesy of Avian Savage. So that's what's going on here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Tomorrow I might go out. I might hit another thrift store. Maybe find some really cool thrifting stuff. You know, we might do that. So here we go. So this is from that. That was from this a white elephant tail at a church. Again, I got the whole lot for like $2, and I was like, that's pretty fair. I think so. And then here is our. I got to move this now. Here are our Dungeons and Dragons figures. The Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, regular Dungeons and Dragons figures that currently are part of the collection. So again, you can kind of see where everything's going along, and the Vitruvian elf fighter is now part of it. And again, she kind of fits in with the whole genre here of the Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm going to put her back into the case and just keep building it up. All right, everyone. So thank you very much for sticking around and watching things fall down as they always do. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking the channel. Thank you guys for the comments. I so appreciate it. It does take me a few days to get back to you, but I do try to respond to every comment and see what everyone has to say. Keep that conversation going alive here. I think what else? We talk about the Instagram and everything else. Like I said, I so appreciate you guys. You are the most awesome dark cosmic family here on YouTube. So thank you guys again for doing that. There'll be some more videos because I'm going to start going through the rest of the stuff that I'm starting to go through, which I did promise you. And again, Seashell making an appearance. Thank you very much, Seashell, for doing that. And thank you guys for sending good wishes out to Seashell and her bug capturing abilities here at the Dark Cosmic Universe. I so appreciate that, guys. And I will say my catchphrase as I always do, which is, you guys know what it is. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. To my cosmic comrades, to my cosmic family, stay cosmically insane, guys, because we've got some more crazy videos coming up from our toy hunts, from the toy collection. And check these guys out. So which Dungeons and Dragons figures do you have? Did you have anything that I found from that white elephant sale? If so, please let me know in the comments. And if you found anything, or if you find anything on your toy hunts, please let me know what you guys have. And do you guys have any Vitruvian boss fight figures? Which ones do you have? And what do you think about them? All right, everyone, I will talk to you guys soon. We'll see you in another video coming up here on the YouTubers here. Don't forget to check out some of my previous videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to activate that bell notification icon so you get notification of when I upload new videos just like this.